In this video, I will be showing you how to make the Primrose Stitch, one of my favorites. Just look at that. I've made some samples using Capri Eco Cotton by Loops and Threads. This is a number 4. It's 85% recycled cotton and 15% polyester. And this is the color Fruity Speckle. This one is made using I Love This Cotton. This is Sprinkle Me This. It's 83% cotton, 8% acrylic, 7 viscon, and 2% polyester. And then this one is made with Scrubby Smoothie in lavender. This too is a number 4. It's 100% cotton. This is no longer available, and as you can tell by this, that is a discontinued. For today's tutorial, I will be using Capri Eco Cotton in the color Flamingo Splash. So go ahead, get yourself some yarn, get a hook. You might want to have a tapestry needle handy and a pair of scissors. So let's go ahead and get this started. So for this tutorial, you're going to have to know how to chain, slip stitch, well, put a slip stitch on your hook, chain, single crochet, double crochet. So you got your yarn, you got your hook. Let's get going. Let's get that slip stitch on our hook. Boom, bam, done. Now, this stitch is done in multiples of 3 plus 2, which simply means we're going to chain 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Until you got it the width that you want. I'm just going to do a little sample here. So I've got my multiples of 3. Now I'm going to add 2. And we start in the 3rd chain from the hook. 1, 2, into this 3rd one. We're going to go right in there and make a single. Then we are going to chain 2, and in that very same stitch, another single. Like so. Then we are going to skip 2. 1, 2, and in the 3rd one, we're going to do that again. A single, chain 2, and a single. Skip 2, and in that 3rd one, we're going to go in, make that single, chain those 2, and put that other single in there. And we're going to continue this all along. Skip 2, and in the 3rd, put your single, your 2 chains, and your single. And when you get to the end, you will have 2 chains left. You're going to yarn over, go into that very last chain, and make yourself a half double. Oops, I forgot to mention you have to know how to do a half double as well. So there you go, you got your little bumpy, bumpy, bumpies. Now we're going to turn. Now we're going to put a double crochet into this very first stitch. You can do a double crochet any way you want. I like to do a double stack. And I do have a tutorial for how to do this. Then we're going to yarn over because we're going to be going in to this chain 2 space, and we're going to put 3 doubles. Like so and so. Definitely. Just like that. And then we're going to go into that next one and do the same thing. 3 doubles. And the next one. And you're going to continue doing this all the way until you get to your very last chain 2 space. Now on this row, it's kind of difficult to get into that last space there because of the way we started, but it's going to be right there on the edge, and you're just going to go into there and make yourself a double. So there's our first set of doubles. Now we're going to chain 1 and turn. And into this very first stitch, we're going to put a half double. Just like that. Nope, we're not going to yarn over because we're going to go to the middle of the 3 doubles. This one right here. Right there. We're going to go in there. We are going to make a single, a chain 2, and a single. And then we're going to hop over here to that next middle one, or if it's easier for you, skip 2, and in the third one, a single, chain 2, and a single. And we're going to continue that all the way across. Single, chain 2, and a single in the middle double. And then when you get to the very end, you'll have 2 stitches left. You're going to yarn over, and in that very last one, you're going to go in there and make a half of a double. Or as most people say, a half double. And there we go. We got our little, and that's all there is to it. A row of 3 doubles inside the chain 2, and then a single, chain 2, single into the middle double. So let's go ahead and do another row or another repeat. And again, you started out with a double. All the rows that have double crochets in them start and end with a double. All the rows that have the chain, the single, chain 2, single, start and end with a half double. So we're going to go into that chain 2 space, and we're going to place 3 doubles. Yep, yep, yep. We really are. Into every chain 2 space, put 3 double crochets. And then into the very last stitch, we place a double. Then we chain one and we turn, and we're doing a single, chain two, single. So we're going to start with a half double. Then we're going to go into that middle one, single crochet, chain two, single crochet. Go to the next middle, single, chain two, single. Cross over to that next middle one, same thing, single, chain two, single, until you're at your last set of 3 double crochets. Then you have 2 stitches left, and in the very last one you are going to place a half double. Now when you're all finished and you've got it as long as you want, you have your choice. You can either end with the single and the chains and you have yourself a nice little ripply effect at the top, or you can go ahead and end with your row of 3 doubles, where you just put 3 double crochets into that chain 2 space. Now see, you guys, wasn't this like really easy? As long as I don't get out of frame. And I think this is a really, really pretty stitch. It's one of my favorites, like I said before. And I like it because it is pretty and it is really, really easy. See, if you end with your row of doubles, you get a nice even top. And that, my friends, is how you do the primrose stitch. Ooh, that looks pretty crappy. Just like that. So, hope you enjoyed it. Hope you learned how to do it. And thank you for watching.